Erica Mina says that Safari doesn't have to pay child support. But is that true? Let's talk about it. Hey, 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 Charisma here. Welcome back to Charisma Daily. If you're new around here, hello. Today we're talking about a specific story involving Erica Mina and Safari. I believe they're from the movie Love and Hip Hop, I think. This story came out last year, late last year, but it caught my attention. I just seemed to be on this theme this week of stories to do with divorce and marriages and stuff like that. So I'm going with it. But this popped in my feed and I thought like, oh yeah, this would be very fitting to talk about. And this is by the lead attorney. He actually did a video talking about this and he's going to answer the question where Erica Mina says she cries that Safari doesn't have to pay child support. And the question is, what does the court record say? So we're going to get into it. More and more often, and it's nothing new that we see, I've been talking about earlier this week on the show, talking about do divorced dads really get screwed over, really, pretty much, if you can put it bluntly, when it comes to divorce. And yes, they do. They get screwed in so many different areas when it comes to what they have to pay, the alimony, the child support. They get, they don't get to see their children, et cetera, and the list goes on. And on top of that, I find that women who go through divorce, some women, not all, they're very bitter, bitter like gall, that they walk around and they tell lies, they tell stories, they make up stuff about their exes, whether or not they had a great relationship and they grew apart, whether there was infidelity or whatever the case and the reason, irreconcilable differences, they bad talk their ex. They bad talk their ex to their friends. They go on social media and bad talk their ex about their ex. They bad talk their ex to their children that you share. And they just have nothing good to say about their ex. For me, I take the high road. Between my ex and I, what's happened between my ex and I stays between my ex and I. There's no need to badmouth him. I'm not that kind of person to begin with. But some women think that I don't know, does it make them feel good? Does it make them look better? In my opinion, it doesn't make them look better. It makes them look awful, actually. If you're going to go around talking negatively and making up lies and stories about your ex, to me, in my opinion, it doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make you look like a good person. So apparently, when they got divorced, Erica Mina is telling her mother that Safari doesn't have to pay any child support. So, in other words, she's making him out to be a deadbeat father, that by the court, he doesn't have to pay anything. But let me let the lead attorney tell you,
like, this is so
what he's discovered. Excuse me. So let's get into it.
terrible, guys. This is how they will do you. This is absolutely how they'll do you.
Financially, the kids are my responsibility. I have primary custody of them.
Damn.
I'm officially divorced.
Okay.
But Safari doesn't have to pay anything.
Okay, let's stop there. Did you hear what she said? She says Safari doesn't have to pay anything. Let me repeat. Safari doesn't have to pay anything. Okay, let's continue.
God.
Come on, man. Listen. The mom is shocked. The mom is shocked. Now, let's clear the air for a second. Is it true? Is it true that what's my man's name? Safari does not have to pay child support. She kept saying he doesn't have to pay anything. Nada? No tiene que pagarme nada? He doesn't have to pay nothing? Right? We're going to see. We're going to see how much our man has to pay. Why? I pulled up the child support worksheets. This is what I showed you. Let me explain these to you. Let me explain to you how these things work. Give me 1 second here. All right. Look at this, guys. In Georgia, first of all, let me tell you, child support is calculated in a lot of different ways, depending on the state. In Georgia, we use one program, right? And you enter in all the information, you press the button, out comes the number, right? In California, they got 5 or 6 different programs, depending on what county you're in. It's a mess. No, in Georgia, one program, the whole state, all right? It's called the Georgia Child Support Worksheets. I've been dealing with this stuff forever. Let me show you what they look like, and let me explain to you how they work. All right. This is the Georgia Child Support Worksheet. This is involved. You'll have this document in every single case where there are children. Now, the interesting number that you want to look at in these is the incomes, because it's all based on incomes. So it has the father down. Shout out to Safari. Safari's making $61,000 a month. $61,000 a month, right? The mother, hey man, listen, shout out to Erica. She's making $34,384 a month.
Wow.
That's a power couple, man. They were making about $95,000 a month when they were together.
Damn, that's a lot.
Right? So the father, Safari's making $61,000 and she's making $34,000. So we go down here. So it calculates it. You put all this information in, and what's the number? The number says that he should be paying $2,305 a month in child support. That's like the presumptive number. That's the number before any add-ons. But now you go down here to line number 10, and it talks about deviations. And they deviated and put another $2,000 on it. Why? Why did they put another $2,000 on it? They put another $2,000 on it because he's making so much money. So it's like, well, the child support calculations is really for regular people, not for these high earners. So the child support calculations didn't really calculate your stuff right. So we're going to add on another $2,000 to make it fair. So at the end of the day, this is the number. Our man is paying $4,305 a month in child support, right? $4,300 a month in child support. Now, you might say that's not a lot of money, but let me tell you, almost, so few women that got 2 kids are getting $4,300 in child support. And not for nothing, if you've got just a normal 1-year-old, a normal 2-month-old, 3-year-old, if you got normal 2 kids, that you can't use $4,000 a month. There's nothing to spend it on. Damn kids eat chicken nuggets. How much do they cost? You can get the most expensive one at Chick-fil-A. You can't spend $4,000 every
$4,000 every month on 2 children or a child. Yeah, it's what else are you're gonna be clothes and food and $4,000 every month on children? It's quite a bit.
$30 days. But the mother, was not looking at the amount of money the children needed. What was she looking at?
At her own spend.
Erica was looking at the amount of money that Safari made. This is why.
And how much money she wants to have. She's looking at her own expenses, her own needs. That's what she's looking at. Not only how much money he's making, over $61,000 a month, which is quite a bit. Hats off to him. It's pretty awesome. So she's looking at the number he's making, and she's also looking at, hey, if I can get more money from him for the child, then I can get more for me. That's what she's looking at. I'm telling you. That's how these women are.
She kept saying that he's not paying anything. Because 2 kids for $4,000, that's way more than 2 kids need.
Exactly.
But she wasn't looking at the needs of the child.
Mm-hmm.
She was looking at Safari's income. And Safari here, it states, is making $61,000 a month. So she's like, $61,000 a month is nothing. Well, $4,000 is nothing if you make $61,000.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of right. But you shouldn't be focused on how much this man is making.
Exactly.
You should be focused on your kids. Remember, you're the one that fought for them.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one that wanted primary physical custody. You should be focused on what your kids need.
Exactly.
And your kids, 2 kids can't spend $4,000. How is a 2-year-old going to spend $4,000? Right? But she's not thinking about the kids.
No, she's thinking about herself.
Thinking about the needs of the kids. She's not thinking about the best interests of the kids. She's thinking about how much that man makes. Right?
And she wants more.
That's the injustice of this. She fought so hard so that this man doesn't get 50-50, and she's screaming around about how she's so happy that she's got primary physical custody because she was looking at the $61,000.
And there you go. So, as I mentioned, I've been talking about divorce dads, and the whole situation this week. And she fought to get the kids. So she has 100% primary custody of the children, the 2 kids, right? So when is he going to get to see his kids? I don't know. But she has sole custody of the kids. She fought for that. And now she's complaining that $4,000 is nothing. $4,000 in child support per month is nothing, because she wanted more of his money. She wanted more of that $61,000 that he makes a month, so that she can get her hands on it. My God. My God.
And she said, if I can get primary physical custody, then I can get access to the $61,000. I already got the kids, and now the kids allow me to tap in to $61,000 a month.
Greedy.
And when the arbitrator says, fine, está bien, tú quieres lo fine, I will give you the kids. She's like, yeah, who remembers? And then the arbitrator says, okay, and I'm gonna give you $4,000 more than your kids need, $4,000 a month in child support. And y'all saw her reaction. You know, not to put too fine a point on it, but I mean, this is her. Let's just look at her reaction to this, right? She's the one saying that she wants the kids and she wants primary physical custody, and the kids are going to be her responsibility, right? And now look at her reaction when she finds out how much the man's going to pay.
This is up.
She said, this is fucked up. Oh, come on. And look at Brian, like, maybe it is fucked up. I don't really care either way. Is it really fucked up, though? Come on, man.
Financially, the kids are my responsibility. I have primary custody of them.
This is such BS. And let me show you guys something interesting as well, because what she's saying is really like a lie.
It is a lie. It's a lie.
I have responsibility of the mortgage, of my mortgage. I have to pay it. No one else is going to pay it for me. I have 100%. If I'm saying that it's my responsibility, it's my responsibility. You know, if I'm going to live stream today at Monday, it's my responsibility. I can't blame.
So there you have it. She said that he doesn't have to pay nothing. He doesn't have to pay nothing. And lead attorney just showed us the actual court documents, which showed that Safari has been ordered to pay just over $4,000 in child support. It was when they did the calculations, it was 2,000, and then they added on another 2,000. So $4,000 he's going to be paying Erica for his children per month. But she says he's not paying nothing. Lie, lie, lie from the pit of hell. And this is not uncommon. Like I said when I started open this episode, this is what women do. They walk around and they lie about their exes. They lie about when the father is trying to be a part of the children's lives. They tell people, "Oh no, he's a deadbeat dad. He doesn't come look for his children. He doesn't even call. He don't pay nothing. He doesn't pay nothing." This is what women do. Not all, but a lot. Is that the bitterness is so encaved in their hearts and in their soul for the man that they will use their children as weapons against the father in court and on the streets. I've said what I said, and that's all I have to say about that. Well, as always, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you about this story. What do you think about this woman lying? This Erica lying and said that he doesn't have to pay nothing. Have you experienced this as a father, a man, where your ex lied about your involvement with your children, whether that's to do with child support, whether that's to do with the relationship, whether that's to do with custody, taking care of your kids, spending time with your children? Share with me. I want to hear from you, whether that's on whether that you're listening to this on a podcast platform or you're watching this on YouTube. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts. Share your thoughts. And if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe and like and turn on the notification bell that you get notified when I drop another daily video, an daily episode. And until next time, remember, people don't have to love you. They don't even have to love you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see. Take care and bye for now.